The first question we're going to talk about tonight is, can artists grow organically anymore in 2022? Like, what's your thoughts about that? Like, is that something that artists can still do? Just jumping in real quick.
Yeah, I think artists can still grow organically, but it has to be very strategic. And if you want to grow organically easy, you have to know exactly what audience you're trying to touch. But it's lots of ways you can grow organically, whether it's YouTube. Obviously, TikTok is really great at growing organically, even Instagram. But it's certain ways you have to go about it. Like, you can't use the same strategy you used 5 years ago and expect to grow organically. But you can grow organically. Like, even as simple as things like this. So let's say if you're on YouTube, instead of me doing like my own music, let's say I'm trying to get that first initial fan base, I'm better off doing a weekend cover. Covers can make you grow organically if you rank it in an algorithm right. It's other ways, but you can still definitely grow organically. It just takes longer usually, and it's more left to fate. So I wouldn't recommend relying strictly on organic, but you can do it.
Yeah, I agree with that. For me, I've been really 100% organic with Artist Hustle. I have never really spent a lot of money on social media ads but I am shifting now. I was having this conversation just before our live about how the economic times, this is the time to double down when things are, so yeah, investing that $5 a day, $10, whatever it is on a certain, what were you going to say?
No, I said, I agree. I'm just about to start transitioning to more ads and stuff too. I've been mostly doing organic too.
Yeah. I see the value, and I see how certain people are like, because I run ads. I was like, what? So you're not doing it? So it's kind of a hack. But okay, all right, let's get to the, so the other question was, what is the best way to get genuine fans for my music without spending a lot of money? So kind of similar to organic, but it's a little different. So if I don't have a lot of money, how can I get genuine fans? Like, what's your best advice about that?
Okay, look, guys, because I know a lot of us don't have a lot of money, right? So one of the things you can do is, for one, you need to, and a lot of this stuff you're going to ask me is probably going to tie in. It all ties into the same thing. But first thing you need to do is you need to brand yourself for a specific audience. A lot of artists that have a tendency of trying to just market their music in general and just widespread, that's not efficient. So first and foremost, you need to know who you're talking to, who you're speaking for, and who you brand for. Once you figure that out, some ways you can grow organic is like previous what I said. If you want to grow on YouTube, instead of just putting out your own original music, which doesn't rank in the algorithm, no one knows you, so they're not going to be wondering, hey, I wonder if Joe Smo put a new song out today. You can probably, let's say if you sound similar to Weeknd, because I love The Weeknd, we talked about, right? So let's say if you sound similar to The Weeknd, what you can do is, if you know you sound similar to The Weeknd, your brand relates to The Weeknd, you can do Weeknd covers. It will most likely rank in the algorithm. Why? Obviously, because Weeknd name is attached to it. That's one way. Now, if it's on Instagram, you can do collaborations with, like me and you doing. Me and you are in similar fields, so we're collaborating. So a lot of times artists try to reach out to way bigger artists. Reach out to the people that surround you. So if you got 5,000 followers, reach out to someone with 3,000 to 7,000. Y'all collaborate if y'all have a similar audience, and then just keep repeating that. And before you know it, your fans will grow organically. It's a lot more ways, but that's the easiest, most efficient way that doesn't take much effort, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think, we try to overcomplicate it. But it's really about relationships. It's about like getting in those DMs and talking with the audience that you already have. And I know it's like, yo, I want more. Yes, you should. Like, if that's your goal, you really want to push, but make sure that you're not forgetting your day ones. I think sometimes we get so focused on, I gotta get more, gotta get 10,000, gotta get 100,000, and I know what I'm realizing with social media is the bigger the following goes, the engagement starts to dip.
Yeah, I'm so mad my engagement dropped so far. I know what you mean.
It does. I mean, it does. So just like for me now, I'm auditing even my own channel and different things like that. Yo, let me get back in the comments. Let me not forget to ask questions, or what are you working on? What do you need help with? Different things like that. And it takes time, whether you hire somebody or yourself. But definitely make sure that you take care of your day ones, and then find out from them, what do they like, and just look at your analytics to find out what's working, and then maybe keep pivoting that way or try something different. So
and everything doesn't have to be music. Sometimes you could, if you know how to brand well and you're familiar with your brand, sometimes you could market yourself on podcasts that may not be about your music, but it may be about your brand. So like, for instance, I'm into a lot of lifestyle stuff. Now I'm gonna use some people they kind of know. Let's say ASAP, he's into fashion. So sometimes he don't have to go on the rap media. If you're like ASAP, sometimes you could do you can get on a podcast with somebody that's into fashion, and people can follow you based off just your interests and your brand alone. So it's a lot of ways you can do it organically.
Back up to my old life, popping bottles every show night. Married to the money, being broke, that be my old wife. I ain't going back up to my old life. I ain't going back up to my old life. Stop until we poppin' and you know who we